everyone, it's Zzoffer and I'm back with another video. So today we're yet again going to be taking a look at a Scrawlr Box. This one, yay! So this is the Scrawlr Box for the month of November, and if you would like to see my other Scrawlr Box unboxings, I will put a link in the card to a playlist as always. But for now, it's time to get into the box. Are you ready? See who wins this time. I win. I don't think it's a contest anymore. I think I just win every time now. It's not fun anymore. Well, I mean, it's fun to be able to get into. Oh god, they're falling out. Oh no. Put the babies over here. Oh wow, this is cool. So this is the featured artwork for this month. Bunch of what are those called? Face things and arm attachments. And here is the artist if you would like to check them out. And then we have a sketchbook or a jot book. I don't know what that means, but it looks really cool. So I'm excited to check it out. Goodbye. Sketchbook. Oh, you can see the light. No. Ha! Now you can't. Great. Okay, so let's look at the art supplies. They didn't wrap them very well this month. They just all scooted out of there. What's that about? Scrawlr Box. Come on. You remember how I always say that I love colored pencils? And by that I am being completely sarcastic, and I mean I do not like colored pencils. So that's wonderful. Spoilers, goodbye. Should probably read it. I don't care. So we have a lot of things for this month actually. First off, we have this sticker which is customized to fit the box, and that's really cool. I like that. Neat Scrawlr Box. Next up we have this pencil, and for some reason it's dirty. I don't know what's up with that, but it's from Scrawlr and it's a heart moth pencil. Don't know what that means, but it's a 2B pencil. And then we have these 3 colored pencils from Scrawlr, and I really like the colors that they picked out. The purple and blue and pink. I think those colors go really nice together. And then we have this Scrawlr pencil that I do believe is actually an eraser pencil because it's kind of soft and it says era, which I don't know. I think it means erase. So I think it's an eraser pencil, probably. And then we have these ballpoint pens from Bic, and they're crystal pens, I think. Yeah, that's what it says on here. And they're 1.6 millimeters. And I love ballpoint pens. I used to draw a lot in my sketchbook with ballpoint pens. So that's gonna be fun to get back into that. And then we also have this Helix Oxford ballpoint pen. It's a 1 millimeter, and it has a really weird fancy cap on here. I don't know what that's about, but I like it. It's fun. We have a Scrawlr blending stump. It's a very small, cute one. I like it. And then we have a graphite stick, which I also don't know how I feel about. And it's a 6B, so it's very soft, from Scrawlr as well. And I usually tend to not really like very soft graphites because they smudge everywhere. I mean, they're nice and pigmented, but they do smudge everywhere. And I'm not a fan of that. And lastly, for the candy, we have a Melody Pop from Chupa Chup. Or Chupa Chups? I don't know. Do you want to try it out with me? Should we go on this adventure together? Oh my god. It's like a whistle. It's a lollipop that's also a whistle. Okay, let's see if it makes any sound. Ooh. I'm sorry. Now everyone has tinnitus. I don't know why you would make a perfectly good lollipop into a torture device, but it tastes kind of nice, so I guess I'll eat it. Okay, so I just discovered that if you pull this, it makes a different sound. You know those flutes where you're like, ooh, and then it makes... That's what it does, that's why it's fun. So this video is now a candy review instead of a Scrawlr Box unboxing. Anyway, I got kind of sidetracked, I am sorry. But the prompt for this month is... Come on. The prompt for this month is body parts. And now it makes sense why with the body parts on the thing, yes. So let's get drawing some body parts. So before starting the actual drawing, I wanted to swatch all the art supplies as usual. And of course I had to write my name on the journal or sketchbook or whatever it was. So I swatched all the art supplies and yeah, they seem to do what they're supposed to. So I started the drawing. Or actually, let me say drawings, because I did multiples. I didn't really know what to do for body parts because I didn't want to just draw, you know, like a nose and an eyeball floating in thin air. So I decided that I was gonna draw some characters first because, I mean, they do have body parts, right? No? Maybe. Yeah, this was a bit of like the easy way out. So first up, I drew this girl that maybe if you've been with me for a while, you'll recognize her. I've drawn her a couple times before, I do believe. I wanted to try to use the art supplies together, like use as many at a time as possible, but I just couldn't really fit the pencils in with the colored pencils and the ballpoint pens. So I never managed to use all of them at once, but I used all of them at least once. So this next character that I'm drawing, I see now that she's actually kind of similar to the first one, but it was because we were doing some character designs for a project that we're working on right now, and I designed this girl, and I was like, ah, she's cute, I can draw her. She didn't end up getting picked for the thing, but I like her anyway. I think she's cute with her ponytails. No, pigtails? What is it called when there are two of them? Pigtails, yeah? Yeah, I think so. So after filling that page, I realized that I wasn't really, like, it had nothing to do with body parts really. So I decided to draw this character, which is my character that I made as a mashup between all of my favorite characters. I have that video on my YouTube, so maybe you've seen it. If you haven't, I will try to remember to link it in the card. But I decided to draw her, and then I made, you know, like lines and text to explain what different things were. Just kind of stupid, but you know, that felt a bit more like body parts because then it's like explaining the different parts on her body. It's more about her clothing and her, you know, characteristics and not so much about her actual body parts, but I feel like this one is a bit closer to the prompt. So I used the colored pencil to sketch her out, and then I used the black ballpoint pen to outline her, and then I think I used the pencils to color her. Yep, sure does look like it. And then I used the colored ballpoint pens to write the different characteristics down. I always kind of liked illustrations with, you know, explanations like this. This one doesn't really make a lot of sense. I think sometimes for some characters, you can do it to, you know, to explain important characteristics. For this one, I really just wrote what she's wearing and what colors the things that she's wearing has or have. So this one's just kind of like a silly, simple version of those. For the last one, I knew that I had to use the pencils because I hadn't used them for anything. So I drew some inspiration from the featured artwork with all of the facial features on there. And I figured that I would try and draw a portrait of myself. This is a thing I used to do a lot when I was younger, like before I could actually draw well. So I recently have been wanting to try and do that again every once in a while because, you know, your face is right there and it's a really good reference for, you know, different shapes and lighting. I'm mostly right now doing it for shading, for studying how, you know, shading works and how light hits your face, stuff like that, and also just, you know, for the practice of doing something more realistic than I usually do. So right now I don't have a lot of practice with this, but I feel like it still kind of looks like me. It's not super perfect how I look exactly, but I feel like you can tell that it's supposed to be me. And that's another thing, actually. It's a theory I have. I don't know if I ever talked about it before, but I have a theory that when artists draw stuff, it's always gonna look like them. I guess it's because we draw experience from what we know, and we study our own faces or something, but I don't know, like every time that someone draws something just from their mind, I feel like sometimes, or most times, it looks like them. Please tell me if you ever experienced this, that your art looks like you, or that people keep asking if you're drawing yourself, because I have that a lot. So I guess what I'm saying is that this is bound to look like me, even though I'm not super great at capturing my likeness yet. Now that we're at the topic of realism, I am actually working right now on a video where I attempt photorealism. I've been working on it for a really long time now, so if you guys want to see it, then let me know in the comments down below, and maybe I will get my shit together and finish it. But that's about it for this video. I didn't really follow the prompt super well, so I hope that you guys are okay with that. And I hope that you enjoyed watching, and I will see you all later. Bye!